be beaming, I be booming down that block. Everywhere you go, you know they know I'm hot.
What is the deal, my good people? Welcome back to the channel. Happy Thursday. I hope you all are doing well. If this is your first time here at the channel, I want to welcome you. Pull up a seat. I hope you enjoyed the content. And before we get into this food, I want to ask that you like, comment, share, subscribe, and go ahead and tap that bell while you're at it so you can know anytime I drop a brand new video, go live, or schedule a premiere. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this food. So today I decided to make some buffalo cauliflower. This is homemade. And let me bring it closer to you. I got some veggies in the back, but the star is the buffalo cauliflower, so hopefully you can see that. I topped it with some green onions. There will be a cook with me at the end of this video. If you are interested in trying buffalo cauliflower at home and you're looking for a recipe, I'm excited about this. I haven't made buffalo cauliflower in a really long time. I have some ranch on the side. Oh, that's a lot of ranch. This is super easy to make. Let me leave another bite. Hopefully y'all can see that. Super easy to make. You don't need a whole lot of ingredients either. I just put carrots and celery on the side like you would for like buffalo wings. I was gonna make some barbecue ones, but I just kept it simple with the cauliflower. I mean, the buffalo. So what is up, y'all? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? I'm feeling good still. Been taking medicine, making sure this cold gets up out of this body of mine. Congestion is always the hardest part. And it's like it always flares up at night. So, but I feel good though. I feel good for the most part. California Pizza Kitchen, to me, has some of the best buffalo cauliflower. I meant to get some blue cheese crumbles. That's what I wanted to put on top of the buffalo cauliflower. That is so satisfying. It's so good. Because I haven't had a chicken wing in a minute. And Lord knows I love me some chicken wings. I love wings. I love wings so much. My mama called me Wing Baby. She called me Wing Baby because that's what I love is wings. Woo! Y'all, this hitting the spot. I was getting not hangry, but I had like a headache. Because I hadn't eaten in a while. I'm telling y'all, some blue cheese crumbles on top of this would have really set it off. I'm so mad that I forgot to grab some while I was at the store. Bomb. So today is Thursday. Today is going to be my interview with Let's Talk Radio. So if you are around, please watch the interview. It'll be live on YouTube. Or if you're more of an Instagram kind of person, It'll be live on Instagram as well, on the Let's Talk Radio on their page. So I'll leave all that information below in the description box. 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I know it's late for a lot of my East Coast folks, but you can run it back though. It will be on the YouTube channel for you to check out whenever you can. Coldest water bottle. If you want you a bottle, go check out their website. You can tap the link in my description below. Go ahead and look around. Find something for yourself, for someone else. Valentine's Day is coming up. Enter sauce on your way out and get free shipping. Y'all, all this crunching is making me so happy because I've been wanting some chips so bad. Y'all can sit and eat chips, Doritos. I can eat nacho cheese Doritos and Cheez-Its all day and not eat nothing else. So y'all know I'm trying to do better. And I am doing better. So this crunch is giving me what I need. So y'all, we're only a few days away from my birthday. I will be celebrating during family night tomorrow when we go live. But my actual birthday is on Monday, February 10th. And I'm going to be 39 years old. 39. That is so mind-blowing to me. It really is. But I was just like reflecting. I did a lot of reflecting while I was sick. And I was reflecting just about like what my 30s taught me. Like what I learned. Like what were some of my life lessons. And my life looks so different from when I was 30 to where I am now, basically 39. And I was just thinking like about some of the life lessons I've learned. And I think one of the biggest that I've taken away from my 30s is that it's never too late for you to start over. Because of course when I was young, I thought being in your 30s was old. I don't feel old at all. I'm not old. And in my 20s, I made a lot of mistakes. As you guys have learned through story time. I made a lot of bad decisions. And I feel like there's a lot of pressure to have everything figured out in your 30s. And it's just not like that. It's not. I do feel like you should be making some better decisions. You know, not be so much of a bonehead. You know what I'm saying? Be a little more mature about things. But I don't think it's about having everything figured out. I think you should have maybe certain plans in place. Be taking strides towards figuring those things out. But I don't think everything is set in stone in your 30s. And I'm going to tell you guys kind of about my transitions. The things that I've gone through. A good chunk of my time in my 30s, I'm going to say until 34, 35. 34. I was working a dead-end job. But I didn't see it as dead-end. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why I didn't view it like that. And I guess I didn't view it as a dead-end job because it was paying the bills. You know, I felt like all my needs were met. You know what I'm saying? I had a car, I had an apartment. Could go out whenever I wanted to. I was working from home. I mean, but was I happy? And at the end of the day, the money was trash. I deserved way more than what I was getting, but I got real comfortable. I started coasting. And I just didn't really have a plan. You know, I went to college. I got a degree in communications, but I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do, you know. And I started working this job, and at like 34 years old, I was approaching 9 years at this job. I'm just kind of running in place, you guys. And I had no plans on making any changes, honestly. And it really took Keela to give me a nudge and be like, so what's up? We had one conversation. And I will never forget her telling me, like, Rhonda, you are smart, you're bright, you have a lot to offer, like, you're ahead of, you're really ahead of your time, and you're just not applying yourself. I don't know why I needed somebody to tell me that, y'all, but it made so much sense. And so I finally got up off my butt and started applying myself. And this kind of goes back to it, it's never too late to start over. I wanted to switch careers. Somebody had sent me a message about switching careers in your 30s. I think it's a great time to do it. Because we know that ageism is a thing. People do start to judge you as you get older. In my opinion, they do. Companies, of course, won't admit that, but they do. And I think in your 30s is a great time for you to pivot and make a change in terms of career, just like I did. Like, I wanted to be in the healthcare industry, but I had no experience. I saw this job that I really, really wanted. I applied for it. They immediately rejected me because I didn't have any experience. So I set out to do what I needed to do to get into healthcare. And that meant me making a lateral move into healthcare so I can get my foot in the door. Didn't have the best title. Started at the bottom. And I just worked really hard. I worked really hard. I got a promotion within 9 months. I got into leadership. Still wasn't making a lot of money. But I just had my sights set on that job that I saw. I was like, in 2 years, I'm going to get to this position. It was at a different company, but I'm like, I want this position. And, I just started learning stuff. I started taking on extra projects. I just started doing all kinds of stuff. And it felt good for me to, I felt like an adult, honestly, for the first time. You know what I'm saying? I was a responsible person, but I felt like I wasn't much of a go-getter. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like I was finally turning into a go-getter. So it's just not too late for you to make those changes. It's not too late for you to make those changes in your life, for sure. Switching industries. And I'm speaking from experience. Like I said, 34, 35, dead-end job, not really making any money. Making enough to get by. But I was definitely living paycheck to paycheck. And that's how it is. If you're living paycheck to paycheck, do not be embarrassed about it. If you want to make changes, there are things that you can absolutely do to make those changes and adjustments. But I was paycheck to paycheck for a long time. And it became so normal to me because that's how I was living, But like I said, I busted my butt, and eventually I ended up at my job that I just left in December. And it was a great job, a great pay increase. And that's when I realized, too, it's never too late to start over. I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy. And that was really what sealed the deal. I always hear the saying that money don't make you happy. It doesn't. And I had to start over again. And I'm starting over now. This whole entrepreneur thing that has not been easy. I'm happy, but it's so many things you have to figure out, so many ins and outs, and how to handle your taxes. And, you got to manage your money a lot differently, too, when you're an entrepreneur, because you don't know when money is coming in. When certain money is coming in. I know when I'm getting paid from YouTube, but I never know what that money is going to look like, honestly. Every month has been different. Every single month has been different. And just creating other opportunities outside of YouTube, right? So it's never too late to start over. That's what I've learned in my 30s for sure. And even in friendships. I never thought I was going to be making new friends in my 30s. I thought I was straight. I thought I was cool. I had my friends for life. And I got some new friends in my circle. Some people ain't all the way in yet. I still got my good eye on you to try to figure out if this is a good situation or not. I gotta be mindful and cautious. And not because of what I've experienced from people who have done me wrong. You just gotta be like that anyway. Watch how people move and what their intentions and stuff are too, So again, I think my biggest lesson in my 30s has been, it's never too late to start over in your career, in your finances, because Lord knows, I was struggling with these finances, for real. That check-to-check life was so hard for me, you guys. I was barely getting by. Barely getting by, You know how it is when it get real hard? That Wednesday or Thursday, right before you getting paid. Woo! was hard. That was so hard. So I definitely have it all figured out in my 30s. I am excited about my 40s though. I will tell you that. I'm actually really excited about my 40s. Looking back on how my mom was in her 40s, so my mom became very like young and upbeat, and my mom went through this change in her 40s where I don't know. She just became a better version of herself. And I think that I've had so many life lessons, and I'm about to take that into my 40s as well. But my 30s have been good to me. They have been. You know, I finally started traveling. Like, it's, you know, never too late for that. I started traveling at 35. It's a lot. And I'm not nervous about going into my 40s. I already got my 40th birthday planned out in my head, so I'm like legit excited about my 40s for real. It's gonna be a good time. You know, I'm gonna be a mother, a homeowner, and I'll be debt free. Just so many things. And I'm saying these things with confidence because I know that they're all gonna happen. And so I'm just excited. This last year in my 30s, I'm definitely going out with a bang though, for real. Like I am. I'm excited. I really am. So that's my question for y'all that are still here. What has been your favorite era of your life? For me, it's my 30s so far. What has been your favorite era? And what has been one of your biggest life lessons that you learned during that era of your life? So share that with me. I want to see, you know, some things that you guys have experienced and what's some of your favorites, you know. For some people, maybe their 20s, maybe their 30s. It might be their 40s, might even be their 50s or their 60s. When life was just really popping and you just really enjoyed, you know, what was going on during that time of your life. So let me know in the comments. I would love to know. And as you answer that question, anybody that answers that question, you will be entered in the drawing. The Valentine's Day drawing is tomorrow, you guys. So I'll be announcing 2 winners tomorrow. So this is your last chance to enter before I pull those names. All right. Y'all, I'm excited about Monday's video. It's my birthday. I might be doing a challenge on my birthday. I'm not going to say, did I say which one it was? No, I'm not going to say which one it is. But we're doing a challenge on my birthday and I can't wait. So, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Go ahead and meet me in the comments, you guys. Cooking video is about to start right after this. I will see you guys tomorrow. All right? And all I want you to do is be good to yourself. Peace. First thing you'll want to do is start with a head of cauliflower or a bag of cauliflower. I chose the bag because it was just way easier. Next up are going to be our dry ingredients for the batter. This is 3/4 cups of flour, 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of paprika, half a teaspoon of pepper, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Then we're going to go ahead and add milk. This is 3/4 cups of milk. And now we have our batter in motion. Please feel free to use any type of milk, regular milk, or any alternative for your dietary needs. And once we get that mixed around, you can see it turns color. It turns like a reddish orange color from the paprika. Make sure you get all the lumps out. And then we're going to move to the next step, which is adding in the cauliflower. Now, I use my hands to mix this around really, really well, but use a spoon, do whatever you'd like to do, but just make sure that each piece of cauliflower is coated on all sides. Then we'll move on to adding this to a baking sheet. I tried to spread the cauliflower out a little bit, make sure they weren't all on top of each other. I have the oven preheated at 450, and then once I put these in the oven, I let them cook for 20 minutes. Now onto the hot sauce. I decided to use Trappy's hot sauce, but please feel free to use any hot sauce that you like whenever you're making buffalo wings or any other type of buffalo dish. Once the cauliflower came out of the oven after 20 minutes, it was now time to add the hot sauce. I coated each piece using a brush. I wanted to make sure it had hot sauce all over it. I made sure I got it in there good, went around a couple times and made sure it was heavily coated. And then after 20 minutes, I took it out of the oven, and this is the finished product. Now, please note, I did add additional hot sauce after the cauliflower came out of the oven for presentation purposes. You can do this or not do this, totally up to you. And I topped it with green onions. I hope that you enjoy this recipe.
I be beaming, I be booming down that block, down that block. Everywhere you go, you know they know I'm